title of this video is Acute versus Chronic Rotator Cuff Tears. Acute rotator cuff tears indicate that there was an injury. Someone was lifting some very heavy weights, or they had a fall, or some sort of trauma to their shoulder, which tore the rotator cuff. Chronic rotator cuff tears occur with just wear and tear on your body over time. And I try to be politically correct with our patients and say, this is just the number of birthdays, right? It's an odds game. The older you are, the more likely you're going to have a rotator cuff tear. I very rarely see rotator cuff tears in teenagers and people in their 20s, or substantial rotator cuff tears. They can kind of get partial tears, but larger rotator cuff tears tend to be a disease of age. Now, there are some patients who unfortunately get the short end of the genetic stick with their rotator cuff, and they can get fairly sizable tears younger in their maybe 30s or 40s is kind of the earliest you see them. But as we get into our 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you see more and more rotator cuff tears, and those are the chronic ones. So acute tears are due to an injury. Chronic tears are just wear and tear in your body that occurs across our lives.